Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming in from Ulu Island where the steel type macros are going up against the Lumiose yellows, and the last time these two sides met was when the macros ended the season of the yellows in Victory Road, but these two former Elite Four sides are going head to head here again today. So with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win. Will it be the steel types? Will it be the electric types? Let's go! That is right, these two sides were in last season's Elite Four as the Lumiose yellows starting out with Golem in its Cantonian form, and Vikavolt it will be Empoleon, and Magnezone starting out for the Ula macros, and Golem has truly been embracing that electric terror typing that has taken on this season, shedding that rock ground typing, which I'm sure Empoleon is very upset to see because it would have loved to have capitalized on this. But Empoleon does have that speed control. Immediately it's going to ride that surf, and it still gets massive damage on Golem. Actually does a lot of damage to everybody on the field. Magnezone follows it up with the energy ball, gets a good hit, especially for a not very effective move on Vikavolt there, but Golem is going to respond with the snipe shot, and Empoleon is going to tank that not very effective move as Vikavolt follows it up with the Whirlpool. Yet another not very effective move onto Empoleon there, but it has become trapped in that vortex, so it is going to be taking continuous damage there, which actually did more than what the initial Whirlpool did. As Magnezone with the Tar Shot, now it is going to slow Golem down, although the macros are in full speed control, but it is also going to make it weaker to fire type moves as the Thunder Punch there onto Golem, not very effective. And Vikavolt now with the Aqua Tail, another not very effective move there onto Empoleon, as Golem is going to go with the dig, so it's burying its way underground here. The macros need to focus in on Vikavolt whilst Golem is underground, as Empoleon still taking damage from that Whirlpool. Magnezone is going to go for the Spore, but unfortunately it does go for Golem, who is able to avoid that attack. Empoleon looking to do its part though, will go with the Facade, but it also goes for Golem. The yellows can capitalize here. Vikavolt is going to go with the Spite, cutting into the PP there of Empoleon, looking to try and make it struggle if it uses up all of that PP, but it is also on the receiving end of the dig, so it doesn't matter because that super effective move is a critical hit at a crucial time, because Empoleon is the first Pokemon eliminated from this matchup. But out comes Sandy Shocks, and Magnezone and Sandy Shocks have been a terrifying combination for opposition sides, as Sandy Shocks takes on that steel typing with that spinning axe crown. Absolutely horrifying, as we have two Terrastal draftees on the field at the same time. Sandy Shocks is going to go with the quick attack, immediately going for Golem there. Magnezone does follow it up with the Poison Fang, going for Vikavolt, putting it in knockout range, and it's left it with the poison. That is just as crucial, because it is badly poisoned, getting worse with every turn. Vikavolt with the U-turn, it's actually going to go back to the bench after landing that not very effective move there onto Magnezone. Now in its place comes out another levitating Pokemon in the form of Electros. The Leaf Blade from Golem gets a little bit of damage there done to Sandy Shocks with that not very effective move, who responds with the Super Fang, immediately cutting the health of Electros in half, and Magnezone follows it up with the Discharge. Almost gets the elimination of Golem, but is able to hang on by a thread after doing damage to everybody. The Skitter Smack from Electros puts Sandy Shocks into knockout range with that not very effective move, and lowers its special attack in the process. Golem follows it up with the Crunch, and Sandy Shocks has been shut out of this match. What has just happened? The Terrastal draftee for the macros has been having a great season, but the yellows clearly have the answer, as now out comes Excadrill for the macros, and it has that Mold Breaker ability, which I'm sure brings back nightmares for Electros. The Wing attack is going to finish off Golem. Not very effective, but effective enough to get the job done there by Excadrill, getting that crucial first elimination on the board for the macros, preventing the yellows from trying to run away with it here as that sunlight beams over the field. Magnezone is going to go for the attack order to get the huge play, taking out Electros, immediately leveling the playing field, as out comes Bellybot, and we know it will be getting joined by Vikavolt here on the field. But Excadrill, still with speed control, goes with the Shell Smash just to ensure it gets even more speed, but in doing so it is going to cut into its physical and special defense, but it does boost its physical and special attack, and it does have that 135 base physical attack. You do not want to be taking physical damage from Excadrill, as Magnezone now with the Pluck on to Bellybot, not very effective, doing very little damage, but has taken its Leopard Berry and proceeds to chow down on it in front of its opposition. How disrespectful, as Bellybot is going to respond with the Nightshade here. That consistent damage there being done to Excadrill. Vikavolt follows it up with the Endeavor, putting Magnezone into knockout range as that poison does afflict Vikavolt, but it is able to hold on. Excadrill beginning to cause the uproar, gets that critical hit onto Bellibolt. Massive damage being done as Magnezone follows it up with the dynamic punch, and Bellibolt is able to hang on by a thread. That could be crucial, but it has been left with that confusion. It will need to shake it off here, otherwise it will take itself out of this matchup and put the macros in front. And Bellibolt is successful in shaking off, going with the Mega Kick, and it puts the yellows back in front because it's just eliminated Magnezone from the matchup with that not very effective move. Vikavolt follows it up with the Electro Shot. It is going to absorb the electricity. It is going to boost its special attack, but unfortunately for it, that poisoning is going to eliminate it from this matchup before it can capitalize on that boosted 145 special attack. What an impressive stat though, by the way, as the playing field has just been leveled. There is 3 Pokemon remaining on both sides. It will be Lucario coming out for the macros. It is Zebstrika coming out for the Lumiose yellows, and that uproar from Excadrill immediately doing massive damage to Zebstrika, who does respond with the LS, which it is going to trade places with Bellibolt on the field here. Lucario still staring at Zebstrika though, going with the Thunderfang though onto Bellibolt, gets the easy elimination with another not very effective move, taking out all these Pokemon as the macros have just taken the lead, and Excadrill is still making that uproar, and it will be Electivire as the last Pokemon for the Lumiose Yellows immediately on the end of that uproar. Zebstrika though with the Toxic Spikes, unfortunately that will not work. It was the Poison types that were the last side to defeat the macros though. Why is everybody trying to do Poison type moves to the macros? Lucario with the Horn Leech is going to eliminate Zebstrika. Electivire is all by itself. It has 3 Steel types to contend with. It's going to go with the Sparkling Aria. This is what it needs to do. It hits 2 targets at once, and it eliminates Excadrill with that super effective move as well. But it is Goodra in its Hisuian form as the last Pokemon for the macros. The Shore from Lucario. It is going to restore its health. It should get back to full strength here as well, and that it does. Electivire, however, is going to go for the Ice Hammer, trying to capitalize on that Dragon typing of Goodra. Gets a great hit, but it is going to lower its speed in the process, and because it's touched Goodra, it gets the extra speed drop thanks to that gooey ability. Goodra follows it up with the Struggle Bug here on to Electivire, gets a good connection and lowers its special attack in the process. Lucario with the Strength Sap is going to cut into its attack stat, and it would have normally restored its health, but it's already at full strength. They've lowered so many stats of Electivire. The Dragon Claw from Goodra finishes it off as well, and the macros extend their win streak to 6 games in a row with an impressive showing here against the Yellows, who tried to bring it to the macros. But next round, the macros will be going up against another side who have yet to have a loss this season, and that is the Mahogany Explorers. Somebody will have to lose. Whereas for the Yellows next round, they will be going up against the Pewter Skulls, who are yet to actually win. And with that, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.